Hi guys. Synopsis here. Before we begin morning, spoilers ahead. Today, I'm going to give an explanation for a Thai heist and mystery film primarily based totally on a real tale referred to as The Genius. The film begins off-evolved through displaying a female named Lynn. She is a pinnacle secondary school scholar and she or he has been dwelling together along with her father all this time. One day her father enrolls her to a brand new prestigious faculty. However, she does now no longer need to have a look at their due to the fact the enrollment charge with inside the different says will price them numerous cash due to the fact Lynn is treasured to the college for being so smart. The precept offers her a scholarship in order that she will be able to observe there even as taking pictures for her ID. She meets with Grace, a exact-natured, however academically challenged girl. They have come to be true pals given that then in contrast to Lynn. She isn't very smart, however she is pretty accurate in different things like her appearing talents at some point of extracurricular in her faculty with inside the library. She tells period on the college has made a brand new rule. In order to skip the exceptional, the overall common need to be round 3.2 as an end result. Grace tells her that she certainly fails the check, understanding that Lane is a genius girl. She asks her to assist her with inside the check at the examination day. Lynn unearths out that the examination is precisely similar to the questions the trainer leaked with inside the personal tutoring sessions. She additionally appears at Grace knowing that she can't solution the questions properly. She makes a decision to assist her, with the aid of using writing the best solutions on an eraser. Then passing it to Grace the usage of her shoes. They nearly get stuck through the instructor, however happily Lynn receives over the problem. At the end, Grace receives a 3.87 GPA. While Lynn receives a 4.0 GPA. To thank Lynn, Grace invitations her to the pool party. So they could rejoice their excellent grades. Their Lynn meets Grace's boyfriend, Pat. In contrast to her, Pat could be very rich. He learns from Grace that Lynn effectively helped his lady friend with inside the examination. Due to this, he gives her a big amount of cash to assist him in his buddies cheat on any other examination. Although, before everything reluctant, it accepts the offer. When later, she unearths out that the faculty secretly did more charges from our father who wears a modest earnings as an instructor soon. She devises a device of hand alerts primarily based totally on sure piano keys as Lynn presses the keys. Every sample of urgent will constitute the letters A, B, C and D. The others just want to don't forget the sample even as Lynn makes use of them to ship solutions in the course of assessments. Therefore pervasive customers in the end grows from the cash she has earned. She buys her father a brand new blouse unbeknownst to her father. She maintains the entirety a secret. Guising. It is simply piano lessons. Thank any other brilliant scholar with inside the college as Lynn's rival all along. He additionally gets a scholarship from the college due to the fact he comes from a bad family. He has an exclusive feature from Lynn. He may be very sincere and he does now no longer tolerate dishonest throughout assessments later. He is paired with Lynn in a opposition and they're capable of win it. After that, they are referred to as with the aid of using the foremost who informs them that there may be a scholarship overseas that they could practice for. However, there may be handiest one slot making them rivals from that time. When Bank receives home, it seems that his mom has a laundromat. Then he learns that the showering system changed into broken. So his mom has to clean the garments manually, feeling unbearable. He gives to assist his mom to scrub garments. The subsequent day, he is approached via way of means of every other scholar Tom. He tells again that he failed to cross to high school the previous day due to the fact he become sick. So then he gives Bank a few cash to assist him with inside the examination. However, glaringly Bank refuses it for the duration of the examination. Bank by accident sees Tom searching at Len's paper, then he makes a decision to warn her. Tom's conduct alternatively. Lynn already is aware of it due to the fact Speak Me is one of the individuals who follow to her piano lesson afterwards. Bank also warns the instructor as he submits his solutions in the front of a class. However, the instructor does now no longer care approximately it due to the fact the check is separate into set A and set B to triumph over dishonest. Meanwhile, Lynn finishes her examination first. That said, Haya as she concurrently sends solutions to her buddies the use of the hand indicators. While the instructor isn't searching at her, she makes use of the possibility to alternate her paper with Tong, which is ready B. She fast solutions. All the questions about set B has the time is nearly over surprisingly. She has sufficient time to byskip the solutions to her final buddies. After the examination, she receives stuck while Bank warns the main approximately the dishonest earlier. Thus, her father is likewise referred to as to the faculty. The important informs her father what she has accomplished earlier than as punishment, the faculty suspends her scholarship. Furthermore, she retaliates the precept via way of means of pronouncing that it changed into now no longer a complete scholarship besides due to the fact there are different fees that they needed to pay. By what she has said, the major additionally. Sir danger to use for an international scholarship at university. Level routinely financial institution is now the handiest one that can practice for the international scholarship, although it is something that he regrets, as it prices Lynn's danger whilst she receives home. Her father is so dissatisfied in her inflicting him to now no longer need to put on his new garments. Again, he additionally tells her to go back the cash again to her pals. In the final faculty year, Grace invitations her once more to take part in dishonest this time. It isn't always a normal examination, however in worldwide standardized chaste for admissions known as STSC. Grace also tells her that Pat's dad and mom need her in Pat to examine in Boston University. So, passing the St. IC check will prove they're eligible to take a look at their Lynn to begin with declines the invitation due to the fact it's far a completely tough check. However then she concurs, while she realizes that they could take gain of the exclusive time zones. The subsequent morning, they make a top-notch plan. Lynn can take the check in Australia wherein the check is conducted 4 hours early. Then she will byskip the solutions lower back to Thailand and promote the solutions to different college students who need to take a look at. She additionally tells them that she will be able to memorize maximum of the solutions. However, she want a person's assist for the relaxation of the solutions due to that. She wishes a person who has a successful thoughts for memorizing the solutions, which in this example is Bank makes a decision that she already is aware of that financial institution will refuse the invitation because of his hatred of dishonest the night before lower back takes his scholarship examination. He's attacked through thugs in the road and he's thrown in a landfill the subsequent morning, which reasons him to now no longer take his examination. Understanding approximately this Lynn involves Bank's region in for a few the job. He to start with refused her offer, however then he is of the same opinion for the cash. He desperately wishes that night. They make arrangements for the very last operation. The plan is that each Linen financial institution will fly to Australia so as to get ahead. Start at the tests at some point of ruin time. They will visit the toilet in which they cover their mobilular telecell smartphone to supply the solutions lower back to Grace and course. Meanwhile in Thailand Pat and Grace will print out the solutions in bar code published on pencils. Then the pencils might be dispensed to their customers, which in this situation are STI. See check. Tissa pants. Nevertheless at the eve in their flight, Tat slips out that he is the only who ordered the thugs to conquer up Bank. In order to pressure him to enroll in their scheme, feeling enraged. Thank without delay assaults direction at that tries to apologize. But Bank makes a decision to go away and rage Lynn, who's additionally shocked. At the revelation begins, reconsidering her movements and chases Bank. However, he returns to confront Lynn and tells her to complete what you started. Consequently, they keep their plan later. They eventually arrive at sea. To take a look at with inside the first sections, each of them end their check earlier than the wreck, leaving them with extra time to memorize their solutions. However, throughout spoil time, Banks unexpectedly tells Pat and Grace to elevate a percentage as a way to ship his solutions for them. Pat is reluctant in the beginning, however Grace persuades him to satisfy his wish. He then offers 1/2 of the cash and guarantees that he'll deliver the relaxation. After Banks sends the solutions again to Lynn and financial institution. They correctly end their second sections, however there are problems. During their second destroy. The examining officer has stuck. Thanks oddity for staying too lengthy with inside the bathroom. In the course of the smash time alternatively lit finally ends up overdue to ship her solutions due to the fact there may be a queue with inside the woman's bathroom. Therefore financial institution is stuck red passed through the officer at the same time as Lynn manages to get away wearing her telecell smartphone and hiding it on her boots and he or she subsequently hides it interior a water dispenser. She then maintains her very last phase without financial institution and she or he has to memorize all of the solutions with the aid of using herself due to the fact she is walking out of time. She makes herself omit through the use of a pencil after which tells the officer that she is sick. Leaves early as she memorizes the solutions completely. Meanwhile the officer who stuck bank additionally attempts to pursue her so that you can realize that they're connected. While being chased, she is sending the solutions on her mobilular telecell smartphone. She additionally nearly fails to ship the final set of the solutions whilst a person bumps into her. However fortunately, she is capable of achieve this afterwards. The officer ultimately catches her asking her to include him for wandering all through the interrogation bank. Motions her to go away him with the aid of using denying that he does not recognize her returning to Thailand. Lena's happy. Greeted with the aid of using Pat and Grayson additionally unearths out that their scheme became a splendid success, however she activates them and rejects her percentage of the cash because of her terrible revel in Sydney. They nevertheless have a good time alongside the alternative individuals who had surpassed the Saints' check. They additionally inform them that financial institution already took his proportion beforehand, however then she leaves the organization chat someday later. She is invited through lower back to return back to his region. It looks as if he has invested his percentage in revamping his mom's laundry business. After that financial institution informs her to begin any other scheme. He additionally assures her in a much broader purchaser base, while she turns him down. Thank threatens her to show the entire affair that she become any other mastermind at the back of the ultimate team. Linda Ann tells him once more that she has made her preference determining to return back smooth later. She tearfully confesses to her father who comforts her and facilitates her redeem herself with the aid of using filing a proper confession to the STSC organization. Subscribe to observe extra movies like this, switch on notifications and depart a want to assist the channel out. Thank you for watching.